I'm really trying hard not to go to the grocery store, especially since they're saying this week and next week are supposed to be the 2 worst weeks. And I was going on, I checked 4 different stores and I was trying to check pickup times and delivery times. And I can't get delivery or pickup until Saturday or Sunday, which doesn't help me with Easter and the stuff I need now. So it's almost forcing you to have to go to the grocery store. And I'm a little angry about that. So are you guys finding the same issues?
For me, when I do grocery shopping, for me, it's taken a week after I put my order in to even be able to go pick it up.
Yep.
So I've had to learn that if I have 6 of these in the refrigerator, I have to get on the line right then and start ordering again.
Yeah.
But here's a thought. If there's stuff that I have in my house that you need for your meals, I'm willing to give you my stuff that I won't eat.
Well, thank you.
You know, I mean, it's just going, I'm tired of eating out of my freezer.
Oh, I feel it. How are you doing, Lisa? Because you have lots of mouths to feed too.
Yeah, you know, right before we kind of got put on major lockdown over when we were on our real spring break, I came back from Hayes and I went to Costco and I got a whole bunch of stuff. So in my house, we have 3 of us are lactose-free milk and the other 2 are regular milk. So I always have to keep almond milk for me, lactose-free for them. Like we've got 17 kinds of milk. So I'm trying to do without what I don't absolutely have to have. I think the hardest thing for me to keep around is produce because I like to have salad. Spinach is easy for me to throw in to any meal. Like I'll have a salad for breakfast, a side salad. And so same as you, I kind of had a small meltdown because it's not really worth it for me to go to the store. And I try to order on my phone and I haven't gotten any pickup times. It just says, check back tomorrow, check back tomorrow. So I went to Costco yesterday. I went and did a huge grocery haul, but that salad will go bad. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I tried to buy frozen green beans, frozen asparagus, and then cauliflower rice in packages. So stuff that has a little bit longer endurance because I'll still eat cauliflower rice like in my eggs.
Yeah.
And to beef up my sauces, in addition to like ground turkey or lean ground beef. So that's what my strategy was, get stuff that's endurance. I'm not going to have a bunch of fresh stuff, but that's the way life's going to go. Because to me, it's not worth it to, oh my God, listen to this. Tell him what you said. What did you eat? I ate meat. Can I have my dessert now? We know how to play it over here.
Yes.
So anyway, I think the same thing. Yeah. She's my sweetest tooth of all of them. She'd have like pudding and shit food all the time if I'd let her.
I'll be right back.
So true.
All I have left is read the book, okay?
So anyway, that's my grocery extravaganza right now.
Nice, nice. How about you? How about you, Tony? Any struggles there, buddy?
Well, Dan, today, as a matter of fact, Dan actually went out and actually got some stuff. We were trying to hold off because this is the critical peak week, but he was willing to go for it. It's just an eerie feeling when the stuff comes back in the house. I almost just feel like everything's got the virus on it, and I'm like, just don't touch anything. But I feel like even when you're putting the stuff away, if you're not wiping it down with a bleaching agent or a sanitizing agent, I just feel like we're bringing the virus in here. So we're forever just washing our hand.
I think,
and I agree with Lisa regarding, there's certain fresh produce. If you just want to go that route, you're just going to have that's a weekly thing. Salads, fruit. You can buy fruit frozen and you can buy veggies frozen, but of course, salad is salad and whatever you're going to toss in it. but he did go out today to a couple of different stores. He hit Big Lots, Dollar Tree, neighborhood Walmart. He actually struck gold in TP. So if any of you all have kids, we do have a good supply of toilet paper and refill liquid hand soap. So reach out, and we'd be more than happy to share those two items with you. And in a pinch, there is some backup of hand sanitizer that we could get out to a few people. We've checked online for masks. Actually called Walgreens and CVS. They are only providing masks to first responders and healthcare providers.
Mhm.
They're not bringing, and they said online, Dan checked it out today, yeah, you can get a couple of masks. I don't know if they're going to be the proper N95 ones, but you were talking earliest delivery May 10th.
Mhm.
So what are we supposed to do, not go out to May 10th? He ended up wearing a bandana around his face, but I don't know if that's false hope, whatever, but are we just not supposed to go out? I don't know.
Well, and that's the hard thing. Like my parents, I don't know if you guys, my dad had colon cancer, a while ago, but they had a stock up of those N95 masks at home, and she ended up donating them. They kept one for both of them, but ended up donating them to the front line, like the nurses and the doctors or whatever, because we had one friend that she had wore the same mask all week long. She would take it home, she would disinfect it, and then she would wear the same one. And she was in tears when she saw my mom, and my mom was like, hey, I didn't know, you guys didn't have any. I have some at home. I'll meet you at Walgreens, give you my stock. And there was 2 nurses that came and picked them up, and they both bawled. And we're so happy just to get masks. So I don't think a lot of people know that how low we are. And even the people that are treating everyone with the virus don't have the proper protection. But it is sad what's going on.
I was really surprised to see, I went out today to Walmart just to get, like, my grill's almost out of propane and my oven goes out. So I need another way to cook food. So I was filling up and just getting those last minute. And I, thank God, Laura had given me some of the masks that she made, and I've been wearing it. But you know what, guys? There were hardly any people wearing masks today. And I was really surprised to see that. And so, Tony, I agree with you, and I'm going to try my damnedest to not go out. And if I'm not going to have fresh fruit and vegetable, and I'm okay with that, because I stocked up on frozen. We'll have frozen raspberries and blueberries and strawberries, and that's good enough.
Yeah.
And I do keep a tub, a box, or a canister of Clorox wipes in my trunk. And before my groceries go in, I wipe all of them off. So I sanitize my hands first. Then I get out the wipes and I wipe them all down. That way, when it gets in my van, I feel safer about it. And then I feel okay with my kids handling it. And then the stuff we don't have to touch, I leave in the garage for 24 hours and then I bring it in.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult not knowing who's going to be more susceptible or not in my family. But that's one way, like, especially my Costco stuff was easier to wipe down. Walmart took me it took me a very long time.
No,
felt like a freaking workout in itself. Like, I felt like I was doing a Russian twist, like grab it, wipe it, grab it, wipe it, grab it, like every single effing item. So,
but
I was sweating when I was done. Does that count?
Yeah.
I know. And
How many masks did you get on that one?
And that's what I told James. Like, when I went last time, I had my gloves on and everything. But then when you watch other people that have gloves, they'll touch everything, and then all the stalkers, none of the stalkers were wearing gloves or masks or anything when they were stocking all the items. And so I'm sitting there and I'm watching him touch everything, and then he's touching his face with his gloves, and I'm sitting here going, doesn't that completely defeat the purpose? Like,
yeah.
What?
The hard thing is we have to be in a friggin' routine of doing it, because I'll tell you right now, I suck at it. And she gets on my ass. I went to get paint the other day. I'm redoing my kitchen here. Freaking Bob the Builder over here. And she's like, are you wearing gloves? And I'm like.
No, he walked in and actually I go,
yes.
Stop touching anything. I was like, did you wash your hands for 20 seconds? Did you take a shower?
Like, I know to do this shit, but it's like you have to constantly keep reminding yourself. And you don't realize how much shit you touch. The door handles of a car, the car's steering wheel, and your phone, your keys, your phone, your keys, your phone, wallet. Like, you're like, oh my God, you know? And then eating a sandwich. You eat it, and then you're like, oh shit, let me wrap this around the sandwich so my hand's not touching it. And you're going like, oh my God, it's stress-free to just stay home almost, right?
Yep.
You almost get to a point now, it's like, I don't even want to go out because there's more shit I got to think about. And like, I got to go get something at the store tomorrow. We're going to start cutting our own grass at the gym. And in my head, I'm like, I got to research some shit. Then I'm like, oh, I need to wear gloves, wear a mask. I'm like, this is a process. So I might go shop online tonight first so I have an idea before I go anywhere, so I know what I'm looking for. So we don't waste time going out looking for stuff that, you know, you're in the store for hours upon hours, right? So I think if you do go out, have a plan, write it out, and just execute it and be in and out, go quick. So it's less shit you got to touch and move. And if you have someone to watch the kids, then do it. It's one of those things like, if you don't, then it's like, all right, everyone karate and get in the car and go. And
no, my kids.
Oh no. Hell no, mine aren't going anywhere. They haven't left the house for like 3.5 weeks.
And besides our walks outside in our driveway, the kids I have not taken them to a store. I have not taken them anywhere since.
It's freaking scary, man. They touch too much. They don't even, God, they're worse than adults.
I did tell them I'd take them for an Easter drive. I said, we can't get out, but I'll take you for a drive. You can roll your window down.
Well, and that's what my mom and I were talking about today, because we've actually been, my grandparents live in Florida. And so one day a week, we've been going down there and cleaning out my grandparents' house because they are not coming back. And no one's there, and it's in Paola. But that's like my getaway a little bit. You know, it's like, oh, I'll just go through all that stuff, and you know, no one's there, so I know their virus isn't in their house, you know, and they haven't been there for years. But the kids, all Alex was asking my oldest, she's like, so what day's Dad home early, and can I go with you to Grandma's house? And I'm like, well, maybe that will be your escape, and you can help go through stuff. But so back to, so I totally get the stuck at home and the kids are going stir crazy. Back to nutrition-wise. So do you feel through all this, do you feel it's easier to stay on track or harder?
Well, I'll go with this, but Amber, before I answer that, I don't know how anyone feels about this as a suggestion of sanitation, and it's a lot cheaper. Go out to Westlake 8th, get one of those heavy-duty bottles that can hold a chemical in it, put a capful or more of Clorox bleach in there, and fill the water up to the top. And that's what I'm spraying counters with, and whatever. I'm going around doing the doorknobs. It's much cheaper. Bleach is a wonderful sanitizing agent, and it's readily available out there. So that's just throwing that out there for you. Recording, I've been real strict since April 1st, recording my macros. My goal for this month is to take off some body fat, continue the workouts, and really just watch the macros. I have a question for you, Amber. Let's say I take in 200 carbs a day, yet I'm very big on fiber, whether it be powder or self-contained in the food I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
If I total 50 grams of fiber that day, and I've taken in 200 grams of carbs, well, my net carbs actually 150.
Because of your fiber carbs? Yes and no. There's different types of fiber carbs too. But yes, ultimately you would subtract your fiber carbs from your total amount.
Okay.
Is that common for you? You normally have 50 grams of fiber, or 25 is usually the...
20
I actually
average.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. I Googled it, and I just like always
Wait, did you say you Googled it?
I did. Sit down.
At one point, Tony would be like, James, I don't do the internet. And I'm like, Google it.
I'm actually shocked I'm able to see you guys. I didn't think I'd be able to get to this point, really. But yeah, so that's going well. I'm really sticking with it, and those morning workouts. It's just like getting up and going to work. It's a done deal every day so far. And when I'm done with it, I'm in a different frame of mind. I did, and I don't know, I told Dan I came home feeling like I got the virus. I went out, I read up all on it about jogging. I did go out for a jog, James, after I finished with you this morning. I didn't have anything over my face. The streets were deserted. Cars were passing. Most windows were up. I was putting my hand over my mouth when a car drove by that had their window open, thinking they're going to sneeze. I'm like, yeah, really, that's great protection, you asshole. But I did get out, and I'm hoping by not seeing anyone, or if I did, they were way off in the distance. I just had to get out and do the jog. I don't know if I did good or bad with that, you know.
I
So,
will tell you, if you have any sort of allergies whatsoever, it is a very bad time of year for allergies.
okay.
Just the weather going back and forth, I've been feeling the same way. Like every walk we go out, it takes me like 15 minutes to, open up my chest and, feel okay. And then when I come back, all of us have itchy eyes and stuffy noses.
Yeah.
And so that could be something too. I hope, and I don't think you would get the virus by going out and running. So we will cross our fingers on that. But no, I'm proud of you on getting out there and staying active and staying on your macros. Back to the fiber. Everyone has different amounts of fiber their body can handle. So it is kind of up to your digestive system. If your digestive system is okay taking 50 grams of fiber in a day, that's great. They say that you need to at least have 25 grams of fiber daily to stay regular. And
Okay.
so to just throw that out there. Anything above, you just have to kind of see where your sweet spot is. If it keeps you regular and you're fine, but if you start going the opposite direction and you can't stay out of the bathroom, then you need to lower it down.
Okay. All righty. I'm done. That's good. Let me hear somebody else's of what they're doing.
Laura?
Come on, Laura.
I've been doing better, much better. I used to eat all my protein bars all the time. And I'm down to one a day.
Awesome.
And now I still have my Frappuccino, but I don't put any whipped cream in it. And it's even less calories. Like I said, I've been eating out of the freezer, stuff that I bought before because it's gluten-free. Couscous and mushrooms is nothing but mush. Not good. But I've been eating vegetables and fruits more. I don't eat meat, so I don't get my protein from meat. I get it from other places. I do eggs a lot and yogurt. So I'm doing okay. I'm not getting the water in like I should, but it's starting to get hot now, so that will start getting better.
Okay.
So I know that I've gained a couple of pounds, but you know what? I don't really care. I'm running 3 miles. And Tony, I run without a mask. My biggest complaint are the people that walk on the sidewalks and think I should be in the grass.
I know.
So I'm one that's gonna fall over if I'm in the grass. Give me the sidewalk.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll go in the street if I have to, but I'm gonna run. I don't care. I'm gonna run.
Good for you.
Okay,
and,
that's good to hear. Good to hear.
So, and and I'm not a morning person. God forbid if I get up before 10. It's like, I mean, I have to have a wake up call. And so I do the afternoon ones, but I'm trying to do some of the other ones in the other parts of the day too. So I'm trying to get 2 in, plus doing some of the other little things like the burpees and the pull-ups and yeah. I hate burpees.
Hey, when you do the workouts, if you don't do the lives, you go through the units part?
No, I go back to the live that's like maybe the day before.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm just saying you could find it easily under the units tab, and then it'll have all the workouts listed in order, and you could pick and
Okay.
choose body weight plyo or game changer or Tabata.
Okay, so explain to me the plyo. What does that mean?
So plyometrics is like jumping. It's sports performance. But if you
Okay.
can't jump, then you step, right? It's just a little bit higher intense. But I try to mix in like a fast plyo with a core. So if you're
Okay.
doing like a jump, the next thing you might be down on the ground holding a plank or doing some type of weird where your core's engaged, where now your heart
Okay.
rate's back up again, and then we're gonna do something back down, or to where we're doing something like that. So it's all body weight.
I haven't tried it because I wasn't quite sure what it was. So I'll try one and see what I can do.
It's 8 exercises, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then you just do all the way down. You do all 8 of them, and then we go back through and we do 7 rounds total.
Oh, okay.
So it's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes of that.
Okay. All
and
right.
the ones we do on Sunday, I name those boot camp, and that's an hour long. It's 18 exercises, and you do 3 rounds if you can make it, and it's an hour.
And I did 2 rounds Sunday.
That's right. Yes, that one. Yep.
I got 2 rounds.
So 40 minutes.
After that, I thought he's trying to kill me.
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing, James, you can't hear half of the words that come out of some of our mouths when we're by ourselves. But we love you both.
I know I've said them probably multiple times in a day.
Yeah. So I think I'm doing pretty good with the nutrition. I just know the endorphins really get going after I get some exercise. My crabbiness goes away. My self-pity parties go away when I start exercising, and I keep exercising. So, and when somebody tells me I can't do something, that's when I want to do it even more. And that's where I'm at right now.
Yep.
Good for you. Nice.
So, yeah.
We just gotta be safe though, right? Because I know how that I get
Oh,
clouded with that.
I have 3 sons that are telling me all the time, Mom. Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
I go and do my social distancing at the finest. I go to the cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I go. I do etchings and stuff. So that's my, It's social distancing at its finest. All those dead people aren't going to give any virus. So,
Laura, I love you.
Got him. Great.
And I still have masks if anybody needs them.
I might take you up on that.
Thank you.
Same here. How would we go about getting 1 or 2 for Dan or myself?
You tell me where you live, and I take a ride and drop it on your doorstep. Just
a couple. How much?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
Come on.
No, nothing. I have all this material because I quilt. I'm not going to use it, so I want to have people have it. The only thing I ask for is, the little ponytail holders you guys use?
Yeah.
If you have extras, that's what I use because you can't get elastic anymore.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's what I've been using. So just shoot me your address and I'll bring them to you. No problem.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That just makes me feel all better.
Oh, can you hear me, Lisa? Okay, your turn. How are you doing?
Lisa, you still with us, baby?
I mean, some days stronger than others. The mornings are getting tougher to get up because I don't know why. All of a sudden it just became super unappealing, and I think part of it, like the last couple of days, I've been jaw clenching, so I've had headaches. And so I was up later, and it's just stress and anxiety, and it's not new or different or anything different than anyone else is experiencing right now. But so I've been taking the time to sleep in the morning, and then like yesterday, I went on that 4-mile run. I just needed something different, and my feet on the pavement felt really good, and it was just a different way to move my body. But I love the workouts when I do them. The motivation to get them done isn't always there. I feel like I've done quite a few. I've tuned in Saturdays and Sundays. I try to do 2 days a week. I'm still working on the burpee goal. My goal was by my birthday to finish, which is May 3rd.
Oh,
that's a lot of burpees.
It's my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, good birthday.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive, Lisa. That really is.
I don't know. It's not that I want to stop. I just think I feel a lot. Like I feel heavy. And I know when I work out, it alleviates. I mean, I know those good chemicals move, but it's getting to the point to get there. Some days I have it and some days I don't. And I'd say it's the same with my nutrition. Some days I do really well and other days I don't. And like Laura, I had gotten really off my water bandwagon, which is really strange for me because that's easy. That's an easy one. And
Yeah.
I was super consistent. I've been super consistent with that for almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found myself, like, I think everything was just kind of going down the shitter at once. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what I need exactly to keep going or to, I mean, other than someone just saying, hey, what time you working out today? Or, you know what I mean? And I hate to say that I'm still at that point where I need someone else to drag me along, but I feel overwhelmed a lot and it's easy to let myself go first. And that's traditionally what I've done in this gig I've been doing almost 6 years. I'm always the one that goes first. And if I don't feel it, and if no one else is going to hold me accountable, I mean, that's why I love the gym. That's why I love physically being there. People were counting on me. And if I didn't come, I'd hear from someone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm okay. Like I'm still weighing myself weekly just because I know how far I can get off. And I know my number. Like if I exceed a certain number, I'm done. Like that's it. And I'll just continue going up and up and up. So I'm maintaining. I mean, since the last challenge, I'm maintaining. I haven't gained.
Well, that's good.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, the weight wise, like, no, it's just a number. I obviously don't have like body fat and muscle and all that. But as far as numbers go, it's okay. I feel like I could do a little bit more though. I want to set some mini goals and I will never be a person that I work out every day. That's just not for me yet. But I do want to maintain at least 4 days a week.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing, Lisa. I think a lot of people put these unrealistic expectations on themselves, and if it's not attainable, and with lifestyle, if you can obtain it and you feel like you're failing, then you go down a spiral and you feel like you're failing not only yourself, everyone around you. You can't do anything right. And so small goals, that's why I'm so big on like non-scale weight victories, and especially during a time like this, like going out and going for a run, being active, finding ways to do other things. Yeah, sure. You might have some, cheats. I'll be honest. Tonight Dave Stanton's wife, her restaurant closed down. So she is baking baked goods and stuff to try, to make some extra money and everything. And we bought some cookies, for the house and from her to support her and the kids and stuff. And they were so excited about it. Did I have one? Yes. Did he have one? Yes. But
she put a cupcake right before I was about to teach 5 p.m.
It wasn't a cupcake. It was a strawberry cookie.
I was like,
I told him he needed energy for teaching the group. So I walked in and I threw a cupcake on the staff.
She wants me to get a cramp. Get a cramp right in the side. Cramp.
But,
all in the name of love.
right?
Absolutely.
You have to burn it up in 2 seconds anyways.
It was good. It was good.
But that being said, like there's little things, and as long as you have balance and you can balance it in your head, then you don't feel bad about it. So you're going out, you're like, okay, you eat, it's 75-25 sometimes, it's 80-20, 90-10, some weeks you're better than others. But if you have balance throughout the week and weekends, you have a couple, cheats or whatever, you have to be able to shake it off and get back on the next day. If you completely let it defeat you, then yeah, it's not a good thing.
The big thing too about, like we talk about nutrition just in general is like, the fact of like, I love to eat too, right? And there's things that aren't the healthiest, right? But then you also have to ask yourself, like, all right, how active are we, right? And it's one of those things where, not that you could out-exercise a bad diet, but you almost know, okay, well, if I'm going to eat this tonight or I'm going to have that, then I'm going to kick some ass today and I'm going to do that earlier. So you're kind of like rewarding yourself, but you know, like I don't want you to also punish yourself either. Or you're going to go run 8 miles now because you ate a Pizza Head, wine, and ice cream, and oh my God, I don't want to run now. Because now all of a sudden it's this negative in your head, and then you're going to hate fitness, and you're not going to want to do it. Or then you're going to look in the mirror when you're naked and you're going, what the hell is this? Why is this jiggling? Or why is that shaking? Or this is BS. And then you're like, nothing's working. And you start throwing shit around, or you yell at your kid, or take it out on your loved one, or whatever the case is. We've all been there.
He talks like he knows what that is.
Yeah.
You're right.
But you know, like to with that said, just, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy life. Have the balance. You know, but you know, don't stop lifting. Just keep being active. Keep exercising. You know, and
but it's good to know that number. So like Lisa, how you said you know that number, and when you reach that number, it's like, ooh, I got to pull myself back in, or it's going to keep spiraling out of control. So everyone just needs to know, okay, I reached this point. Now I need to reel it back in, but don't, just like you said, like don't have a negative outlook on it. It's a system. It is checks and balances, just like anything else in life. And that's why I think, you know, I wish we had, you know, more even because on the call, because it is, everyone has a tendency to put so much stress on food and on nutrition that they don't enjoy it. Like there's little things you should enjoy, you know, eating some food sometimes. You should enjoy living life, but it's just, like I said, checks and balances. It's part of life, but it's the one thing in life we can fully control. We control what we spend, what type of food we buy, what type of food we prepare, picking up the spoon, putting it in your mouth, chewing it, digesting it. It is the one thing that everything is our choice. So that's also, I think, kind of, what's the word? It's hard for people to think that is the one thing that if they can't control other things in their life, then that's the first to go.
Well, and I feel like for me specifically, it's a mental game. Like I know what I can control and what I can't. It's about willpower and self-motivation and that determination. And I know that I use food as a coping strategy. I don't drink a ton, but I'll eat. Like, oh yeah, no, let me have a bag of chips, not a bag, but I'll eat shit food as my, you know, coping. And so yes, go play Ghost Simulator. And it's stuff like that. You know, I love the situation I'm in because it gives us so many opportunities, and it gives me a lot of opportunity to find that self-motivation and self-willpower because I can't work out with people.
Yeah.
In the same way that I used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For me, it's the mental game. You are absolutely right that I am absolutely in control. I control what goes in and out of my mouth all the time. I'm not always strong enough to press the stop button or the pause button. If I could even pause. And I told my daughter the other day, I know it because she said she wanted a snack. And I said, oh, you want an apple? No, then you're not hungry enough.
Did you hear me say that to the other day? I was the same way, or JT, one of them. Yeah. I say it to both of them all the time. They'll always go for, like, if they see anything that's less healthy, they will go for that first, come out with it and say, oh, can I have this for my snack? And I'm like, oh, did you see the carrots and hummus and the peppers and hummus I cut for you already? And JT had a complete meltdown.
And it's easy to justify it too, right? Like, I think my exact words was, I fucking did 3 workouts today. I'm exhausted.
Because
I'm going to eat the goddamn Twizzler.
He came in with a Twizzler right after it happened, and I go, can you please eat these peppers and hummus just to show your son that you eat them too? So I made a plate of peppers and hummus, and I went like,
and it was freaking good. It was good. And then JT comes out, and he's like, he goes, I ate my carrots, Dad. He goes, "The one right here." And I'm like, "Yeah, oh, look at that." You know, it's funny, man, like how they think, but then you just like they're watching everything you do, you know. And
everything, they're sponges.
what kind of then you're a hypocrite because you're eating out of a bag when you tell them to put stuff in a bowl, you know, and you're just like.
Well, and part of it too, I know with us and with all this, having 4 kids at home, you're asking about the snack situation.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of processed food right now. We've got crackers and goldfish and like whatever.
We do too.
Because that's what I can't keep up with the amount of food that they eat in fresh produce, and they won't eat a ton of vegetables like cucumbers. Well, if you don't eat it, it goes bad in a second. So we are eating a lot. Not, I say we, I don't even like half the shit, which is good. But the stuff I do like, I'm trying not to get. I'm like, oh, you want hot food? You want hot Cheetos? Great, because I won't eat those. So I'm trying to make, even in the processed food, trying to make better choices in what I keep around so that I'm not tempted by it.
Yeah.
But I would not love to show you my pantry right now. What can I contribute to your Easter meal from my pantry?
Hot Cheetos?
I'd love to give you hot Cheetos.
That's Capri. Capri loves those flaming hot Cheetos.
Your fingers get so
I know.
covered.
No, we're in the same boat. My kids and him are eating me out of house and home. And I keep telling them, like, can you guys just use, this is a serving.
I'm not picky,
so
though.
it has
I'll
been
eat
such
anything.
a lesson on the back of a bag or whatever. Okay, this is a serving size. So you have veggie straws, 38 straws. You put 38 straws in a baggie, and that's how you're going to eat them. Because we're going to make it last. So I don't have to go back to the grocery store. And no, then they come back and they're like, I think I want 2 servings. And I'm like, oh. So I get it. Completely get it.
I know.
Laura's laughing. You think it's funny?
Yes, because I raised my 3 boys, and I remember we lived in a very small town that I drove clear to Omaha to get groceries.
Oh,
once
geez.
a month. And when the pop was gone, it was gone. When the chips were gone, they were gone. And they were gone within a week.
Yep.
And I was a bad mother because I didn't go buy anymore. Being by myself, I find shopping online, I'm not clicking those things.
Hey, Laura, we can't hear you.
I'm not
There you go.
clicking.
There you go.
I'm not clicking when I buy online the things I used to buy.
Yeah.
Because I'm really having to think about it more. When you're in the grocery store, you just throw it in the bag, in your cart.
Yep.
Well, I don't have the crackers in the house. I don't have the popcorn. What are those things called?
Popcorn.
Yeah, whatever. I don't have those in the house. So I've had to learn that the apple is there. And I had, like today, I know with the run, I needed some carbs. So I had half a sweet potato. That was lunch.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know, so I just have to do things so much differently than you all because you have kids. I don't have anybody but me here. And sometimes that's a bad thing because I don't eat sometimes.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
Yeah.
So I just have to continually, I have to write it down, and I've not been doing it very good in the computer. I've got it on a notebook. So I should start back into the computer, my phone again.
Yeah. Are you setting alarms on your phone for every 3 hours?
No, because when you get up at 10 o'clock in the morning and you don't eat breakfast until 10:30 or 11, then lunch isn't until 3, and then supper's not until 8. I mean, it throws everything off. Come on.
Gosh, forget it, man. Don't even do it.
So am I going to have to start giving you wake-up calls at 6 a.m.? Oh, 5:45
No,
so you can do 6 a.m.?
Please. No. Oh,
I'll tag you in those live videos.
You can do that in the live video. I'm not going to hear it.
Call your ass out. Find a way to do you sleep with your phone?
I'm not very good at exercising in the morning. I feel like I have no energy in the morning. I have the energy at the nighttime. And I'm retired. I can sleep in.
You've earned it. You've earned it.
Yeah.
Tony, too, above you.
I know. Tony, are you sleeping in? No.
Tony, I can't see your eyes, bro. Can you see yourself? Move your
Yes. I see you fine. Yeah, Dan's the sleep king. Always has been since he's a teenager. So no, you're not going to get him up at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. And we've been putting a couple of routines together for him after the fact. And that's when he'll go down and he'll do one, and we'll use the Tabata program, and he'll get his workout in, and he'll modify it to his body. We'll set up the exercises for his body. So that's how that goes down. And that's exactly what he said, Laura. He's like, I'm in retirement mode now. I'm not getting up at freaking 5 o'clock in the morning. So.
Nope. But then I don't go to bed until 2. So.
Yeah.
I haven't been either. I've been having the hardest time sleeping.
I sit and read. And
I've been reading, actually. I was thinking about that the other day.
I'm an audiobook kind of guy, but I don't even do that.
I just went to Amazon and bought 7 books, and about 4 of them are for my grandkids so I can read to them.
Yeah.
Now, have you been able to see any of them?
No. No, the youngest one had her 9th birthday, and I got to stand 6 foot away from her and say, "Here's my kiss." So yeah, that's okay. You know, her mom has asthma, so she's got it. We got to be really careful.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
okay. I'll they FaceTime me about every other day.
Do they?
Yeah.
Good.
So yeah. So I mean, it could be a lot worse. It'd be a lot worse. It's just back to the fact that someone's telling me I can't.
I know.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
So, and Lisa, if you ever want to exercise during the night, at 5 or what, text me and I'll be there with you. We'll both do it, and then we can yell at James and he won't ever know.
You guys are lucky. He can't hear you.
I know it.
When I yell at him, he hears it.
Feel free to give that one emoji that, you know, you know what I'm talking about? I'll embrace it. With a kiss.
I am just thankful for you guys being here.
Oh, amen.
Because if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be doing any of this. I'd be sitting on my behind and not getting any exercise. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Glad to do it.
Well, thank you guys.
Ditto.
Now we just need to figure out how to socially distance slapping snacks out of my hands.
Take a picture of it.
One of the, oh yeah, 6 foot like claw hand. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Just come to the cemetery with me and I'll slap it out.
And then I need another slap on the behind to get moving, get going. There's no reason not to.
I can do wake up calls for you too, Lisa.
I might need it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here. But if you guys ever need to talk or do you have any more questions tonight? Like as far as stuff that you've encountered that we can help you with?
No, just tell the walkers to get off the sidewalk.
Hey, just lower your shoulder, man. Take them out.
Man, listen, I about fell the other day because they wouldn't move and I had to get in the grass and there was a big hole that I didn't see.
Oh.
And I am scared to death that I'm going to fall at my age and break something.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. The grass is notorious for that.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, you let me go ahead of you. I'll take him out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, we had a family. Let's see, it was all of us, but I make all my kids walk around. You know, when people are coming, we just have gotten that routine. So I'll hold JT's hand, we walk around, you know, the grassy little knoll, and then we get back on the sidewalk. But there was this one family that one of the girls had her like little 4x4 pink Barbie Jeep. The other one had a bike. The other one had this, and they took over this whole section going up and down. So everyone that was walking with a dog, anything, and no matter how old you were, had a baby, a stroller, they took over, and everyone had to go in the street around them. So yeah, some people have common decency and manners, and some not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll just keep running. I'll just run them over.
That's right.
Keep moving, girl. You got it.
That's right.
I will tell you that one of the things that has gotten me motivated are the virtual races.
Oh, are you doing them?
I'm doing one on Mother's Day, May 10th. I did my 15K. That was virtual.
That's
So
awesome.
I've been finding other ones to do. So yeah.
That's awesome, Laura.
Yeah, those are
It
great.
really
Keeps you going.
They
Yeah.
even send you a shirt and a medal too, don't they?
Yes, they do. The last one they sent chocolate, and I ate it all.
Oh, you did the chocolate one. I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I
Hey,
did that.
but like just to get something though, like that also is an extra motivation too,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
It's to receive
is.
something like that because I
Yep.
think it's like you'll pay the money, but I think what it comes down to is just seeing that reward, like earning something, right? Whether it's a medal,
Well,
shirt, candy,
somebody sends me something and I've paid for it doesn't mean that I've gotten it yet. I got to earn it.
Right. Yep. No, I love it.
Yeah.
I preach that all the time. Even sometimes Amber's like, you're a little too intense for the 4-year-old. I said something like, you gotta earn that shit. You don't just get the bottle of water. Get over there and pick up your clothes or your toys. Like, okay, don't be entitled, But no, I mean, I think it's awesome and that's good. Keep those up. And anytime you end up doing one of those, post about it or share it to the group.
Yes, please do.
Chris Sullivan, he asked me a while back just about races and OCRs, and I let him take charge, and I said, hey, if there's stuff going on, post about it, and if there's runs going on, like Luann and Tracy, they do a lot of marathon runs and 5Ks, 6Ks, and I'm like, you guys just get on there and just correlate it, at least I know we had a bunch of teams and stuff set up too for that, and I was actually getting pumped. I'm like, shit, there's a lot of people. I haven't done this. The brew to brew. I'm like, and they canceled it, and then I hear they got something else going, like a different date maybe. But
yeah, they have it rescheduled for the end of September. So I put an email out to the group. I had 2 groups of 6, I think, ready to run.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I don't know. I kind of put the date back out there. So I may put something back out on the page when it gets a little closer to see if anyone wants to join the teams, because I think it'd be fun.
That's good. No, anything like that, man. It's great to everyone just to do it outside the gym too and get after it. Just like we want to have a big ass party after all this shit's said and done. Social distancing.
Yes.
So, which is probably the worst thing to do, right? Put everyone together.
Not everyone yet, but we will party.
I just want a haircut. That's all I want.
Oh my gosh, I know. I called my mom because my mom usually cuts everyone's hair. Yeah. And so they're kind of staying away. And same thing, my dad was sick before all this happened, so we're staying away from them. And I go, JT is shaggy. I go, how am I going to cut his hair? My husband's, I tried to cut his hair. His clippers suck. I had to push so hard into the side of his head, and it was not fun whatsoever.
I'm like, just give me the clipper. I'll do it myself.
Oh, it was horrible. And so I go, I'm not doing that to a 4-year-old. So she's supposed to give me her clippers at some point in time. But yeah, it's not fun. And obviously you can tell I need some color. And I'm like, well, yeah, gotta love
it. Don't do it yourself. I tried that number. It was not good.
I think I did in college once, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this.
Did it turn pink or something on you?
Yeah. I was red. I was a redhead.
Ooh,
nice.
Fiery.
Red gingers are the best.
Oh man, I'm like, what the hell? And it didn't cover the grays that I wanted. 2 thumbs down. It's up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, you guys reach out to us whenever you need to. We are always here.
Yep.
Okay. Shoot me your addresses and how many masks you want, and I'll bring them over and drop them off.
Okay. Thank you very much, Laura.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Laura.
You're welcome.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
Talk to you later. Bye.
See you later.
Okay. Take care, everyone. Great seeing you.
You too.
Later.